Hey everyone, I'm Grahtles and welcome back to the third part of the best way to start Satisfactory. So, as you can see, here's our base, and this is photo mode, which is super amazing because it lets you get a nice overview of what you've done and any changes you want to make to it. So right now I'm pretty pleased with everything and how to get into photo mode. So if you press P, it goes into photo mode. If you press R, you could decouple yourself from your body and you could rise above and take a look and take a picture. And super nice, very nice thing to do. Just hit escape and you're out of it. What we need is some modular frames. We're definitely going to want that because our next milestone we want to do is basic steel. So coal and basic steel, those are the two main things we're going to try to unlock today and set up. So either way, we're going to need quite a bit of reinforced plates, rotors, and modular frames. So let's go ahead and set up for that. So over here is our iron node. And I'm going to see, we need a portable miner. So let's go grab one of those. We'll make a couple of these. We're going to need like quite a bit as we go through the game. We're going to probably also set up some quartz, and we're going to probably set up some SAM. So we got a couple of things we want to get done today. So I'm going to make about, let's see, 10 of these. And we'll keep them on hand in case we need to make some miners. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to grab that miner there. And as you can see, it does not like it. It's a little too high. I think that's part of the problem. So my solution to this is, if you grab the foundation, you press E and go down to 1. Press H and page down to about there. Now if we grab that miner, it'll be much happier to sit on it. It works, and then you can set up your miner. You can then delete that platform, grab this platform, put it back in, and it works. Next, we need to set up some smelters. So, I'm going to come over to here. I'm going to just hit Q, and we're going to hit production, smelter. Just going to add one right there. There. And there. I'm going to put a splitter right here. Not a big deal. We're going to just set up a little power here. 1, 2, and 3. Then we're going to set up another one here and connect that to that. And then we're going to click on this and make this a 7. That will help. And actually, we can get rid of this then, because we now have 7. And that should be fine. And I'm not connecting this to power just yet, because I don't think we'll have enough. We gotta make some reinforced plates. So we're gonna jump down. Let's see, we're gonna need to put this on iron, and iron, and iron. Down here, this one's gonna be rods. Jump over. We're gonna need this one to be set to rods. We're gonna need to add another one because we need some screws. There we go. So let's turn this into screws. And lastly, this is going to be plates. All right, perfect. Next thing, we're going to need an assembler. All right, so let's line this up with this guy. Then we're going to go straight from here to here and here to here. This is going to make reinforced plates. And then we need another assembler. We go right here. And then we can bring this one to there. And this one is going to be modular frames. Perfect. All right, power. Power, power, power. Very important. All right, we have the 3 smelters and the miner already hooked up. We're going to go right over to here. Let's do this. We're going to make sure this is a 2. And then we're going to connect this. And this. And then these two. And I don't want to hook it up to power just yet. We're going to bring this back to... Where's the one here? That one. And we're going to leave that be until we set up a little bit more power. Alright, power. I'm going to grab this guy. I'm going to swing it around. Why is it encroaching? There we go. Alright, I'm going to hold control. Do one next to it. Next to it. And next to it. I'm going to do R, which is straight mode. Connect that up to there. And I'm just going to make these 2s to get through and get to these quicker. There we go. I'm going to do the same here. So I want these to get down and around into the other side. And that should be good. Alright. So we're going to let those fill up a little bit. We do have pretty good amounts of biomass coming in. Let's see if we could speed that up a little. Now we don't have any leaves, but we do have wood. And that is being made. I'm going to drag that from there. Put that in here. Because that'll help us to get through faster. And I think I'm going to speed this up just a little bit. Because we do have power, so... Next, let's go ahead and grab this. We're going to grab this. We're going to grab that one. And this one. We're going to turn this into a 2. I'm going to grab that. Bring it down to the end here. And then we're going to hook up these 4. That didn't work. And now, let's check. Not all of them online. What happened to this guy? Is he not getting any biofuel? Let's just make sure he's connected properly. I think we're just slow on getting some biofuel in here. It's fine. We got about 450 power. It's going to be making 480 when we're done, which is good. And we still have enough to hook this up to power now. So let's go ahead and do that. And let's take a look at our power. 480, 264. We're in good shape. Alright, so we are now perfectly... What is red over there? See? This is why you gotta take a look here. Let's see. This does not have power. Why? I thought I hooked you up to power, but apparently not. Alright, now it's got power. So anyway, I'm gonna add to this, add a zoop. There we go. Container. And that will be giving us our modular frames. Eventually. It's taking forever. There we go. Alright, so that's all up and running. We have to let that run. That's basically it. In the meantime, we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in here 3 constructors, 3 miners. And what this is going to do is we're going to set ourselves up for some SAM, reanimated SAM, and some quartz. I'm sorry. So we're going to get quartz crystal, and we're going to get some silica. Alright, so let's come back over to here. We're going to go into enhanced security, and we're going to do this one. Reason being is I want to get the extra hand slots and stuff. So let's do it. We should have most of the material. All right, we'll set that off. So now we actually have an extra hand slot, although we didn't get it. I don't know why. Should have gave us an extra hand slot. Let's take a look again. So over here and here, we should have got an extra hand slot. We didn't get it. 3 more inventory slots. It gave us, I guess. It gave us, I don't know. Seemed to didn't work. I don't know what happened. But anyway, we're going to make a Xeno Basher. We need 5 modular frames. And the reason being is we're still going to collect some DNA. So let's go ahead and come down here. And the Xeno Bashers are definitely a lot better to do that with. So this way, when we're ready to duplicate stuff and make tickets, we'll have some stuff with us. So we need another Xeno Zapper here. We have one in our hand. We're going to take that out. Okay, we're going to hit tab. Pull that out of our inventory. Well, we don't have a lot of space, do we? That is because I didn't put fabric away. Fabric we don't need to carry on us. There we go. Alright, tab. Put that in our inventory. Hit E. Make a Xeno Basher. Perfect. I also have rubber on us. We don't need to have that. Some of the stuff I did not clean out very well, but that's fine. Alright. We don't need the encased beams. This is okay. Let's go ahead and store this and the rotors. I don't think we'll need those right away. And we have everything we need to go set up our SAM and our Quartz. Let's go do that. So, first things first, I'm gonna take this and we're gonna just come, let's come here actually. Right from there, I'm gonna grab a platform. We're gonna come out and go across. Alright, let's press, well actually let's go here. Let's press 4. We'll bring this down. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to set this up much better than this, obviously. This is not ideal. But let's see. I want to grab the foundation. If not, I'll just press 5. Okay, I'm going to go right under here a second. That's a little high. I don't want to be that high. Let's come down to about here. And now we'll press 5. And right about here, I'm just going to go across there. I'm going to get rid of that one a second. So, I'm going to set up something a little better. Alright, that's good for now. Now, the thing is, I don't really have the means to move this stuff out with conveyor belts. I mean, I probably do, but I'm going to have to upgrade that and everything else later on. For now, we're going to set up everything into the cave, but eventually we're going to put it out there. So, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so here we are. And we got our SAM and our 2 Quartz. Let's go ahead and set this up. So first things first, we're going to set a miner on this. Then we're going to set up a constructor after it. We're going to connect the 2, although I don't know why that's not working. There we go. And then we're going to grab some organization and store this. This is automatically going to pick up the SAM. This is going to make reanimated SAM. And we're just going to put some power from here to here and bring it over to our Quartz spot right here. Next, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to grab a miner. we're going to grab a constructor. Let's come over to this side. We'll line this up as best as possible. Go there. We're going to make this into quartz crystal. We need a storage container. We are then going to hook up this, and then we're going to bring this over to the next one. I'm going to grab that, and that. And this. Connect that up. This is going to do silica. And then next, we're going to grab this, and bring this power out. So you could run this as far as where it turns red, bring it back, and then just keep going. Alright, I'm going to get rid of this setup here. I don't like it. We're going to come off of here a little bit better, but let me get rid of some of this mess. Alright, so let's grab this. We'll put it there. The next thing I'm thinking is right... Wow, did I fall into a hole? Okay. Let's come from here. So basically we're doing the same setup, just a little bit cleaner here. Much better. Let's grab that power. Now before we run it to our base, I think right there we're going to connect it to that and get that hard drive out of there. Why not? Let's do... Well, we have to bring it up anyway, but still, let's grab that. And then we'll bring it up, grab that hard drive out, and we'll be making some power there. And connect it to you. Okay. Alright, let's jump back down. Let's grab the hard drive out of here. And there we go. Alright, so now we got a hard drive. We can scan that. Let's hop on up. So now we're producing SAM, silica, and quartz crystal. That'll be nice. We'll have it already being made. Nothing to worry about there. Let's go ahead and throw the hard drive in here. Scan that. And let's check out our next milestone. Basic steel and coal. We're going to do basic steel first. So let's go ahead and collect what we can to get our basic steel going. Ooh, 20. Plus we have some in the storage bins. Yeah, there we go. We got some there. And let's get our rotors. We had some in there. Some in here. We have concrete and wire. Alright, let's submit what we can. Alright. We just need a little bit more wire. Not a big deal. And next what I'm going to do is I'm going to let the game run for a little bit. Let it build up everything. I'm going to go take a shower, do what I need to do. And I'll be back in a little while, and we should have all the parts. We're ready to make some basic steel, and we'll do some basic steel setup. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so I let this build up a little bit, and we now have the pieces to make our basic steel. Boom, it's off, and now basic steel is ready to go. Again, I keep hitting escape. I have no idea why. So the next one I'm going to choose is our Reinforced plates, the coal power, sorry. Don't know what I'm talking about. Reinforced plates, we're gonna need more rotors. We are low on rotors again. Our MAM research is done. Let's take a look at that. Iron plates, stitched iron plates. I actually like this recipe. I'm so upset I did not get cast screws, but it's fine. It's fine. I think I'm going to hold this on the back burner. I'm not ready for it yet, but this is one of my favorite things because I don't need screws. Let's go set up some basic steel. So, this is not by any means going to be fancy. I'm not even sure if we're going to have enough power. We're going to play that by ear. That's going to be a close one. But this is just going to be a quick and simple setup of steel. Just to have some steel stuff getting made. And to work through some of these milestones that we have. That's basically all we want to do right now. 480, 306. We should be alright to do this. We have an iron spot over here. We need a iron and coal. So now 2 of these coals are normal. And 1 iron is pure. We're going to come down and kill some of these guys. Let's see. I could put my basher in here. It's fine. They're gonna kill me, but it's fine. Alright, let's mine up this iron and get this set up. Alright. First thing we're gonna do is put a miner up here. Leading straight out to our coal. Our coal is over here. I'm gonna grab those miners and put one there. And I'm just going to spin that one up like this. That should work. We're going to take this, put this to the edge here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this and we're going to make this a 2. We're going to need that to be a 2. I'm going to go into Q and logistics. I'm going to make this number 7 because we definitely are going to be using that. And we're going to run this down. It's going to clip and I don't care. It's fine. We're going to do that. Alright, so that's a lift 2. This and this are going to merge. So let's just pop on up here. Let's see. We're going to press 6E. And we're going to merge that. We could do that right from there. That's going to go into that side. Come on. There we go. There. And that side. Then we're going to go ahead and press 6 again. This is going to go into here. We're going to do this 3 times and take out the center. That's fine. And then we're going to do this into here. And this one is going to go to there. And we're going to make sure that is a 2. That's perfect. Okay. Not perfect. Not looking good. It's fine. It's fine. It's what we need for now. Again, this is just going to be setting up the basics. That guy's going to be in the way, so he's got to go. He's definitely got to go. Alright. So the next thing we got to do, let's get over to the side, jump on up. Boom. We're going to set up our foundries. So, let's go into production, foundries. I'm going to spin this around, and I'm just going to line this up here. I'm going to line that up there, and line this up right about there. And then from the bottom one, we're going to go straight. From the bottom one, we'll go into the first one. And there. The next thing we're going to do is press E. Because we're going to do the miner 2, the lift 2s. Sorry. We're going to do that, that, and that. And then we're going to do the belt 2s. We ran out of reinforced plates. It's fine. On the fly, hopefully, we can make them. Let's see. If we have the materials to make it. If not, we can only make 1. That's fine. We'll just hook this up with 1s and we'll upgrade them to 2s when we go back and get some reinforced plates. That's fine. Let's do that. And that. So all of these foundries are going to be making steel ingots. No big deal. Nothing crazy. There we go. So now, let's go ahead and get our constructors lined up. Spin this around. Could this be made neatly? It can be, but I'm going to be upgrading probably this later on to a better steel later on. So it's not going to be a permanent fixture for me. So I really don't care. I just want something pretty fast. We are missing reinforced plates. With that being said, let me see where I can delete to get a reinforced plate. This one can get... There we go. And what we'll do is a minor 1 and upgrade this later on. That's fine. So now I should have my reinforced plates. I do. Because I just want to get this up and running. And there. So this one is going to make pipes. And these two over here are going to make beams. Beams are a lot slower than pipes. So that's why we double up on the beams. And when we get logistic 3, conveyor belts. That is when it's going to be handy to have extra beams too. So some organization, that is going to be important. Come on. Really don't like me that much? All right. Let's go right to there. There we go. There. Power. Now, like I said, we have power coming in for our quartz, and I just jumped and made a fool of myself. There we go. Put that away. H. We're gonna go here, here, here. I'm gonna bring this back to right about there, there, there. And grab that one. And then we're going to make this one a 7. There we go. Another thing we got to make is some Caterium. We really need Caterium. So that to that to that. And then let's put this right there. Did it not work? All right, we'll just run up there and go do it. Jump. Alrighty. Let's stick our power right here. Take you to you. That can be downgraded, actually, to a 1. Did it work? No, it did not. Yeah, we don't need this to be a 7. We can make that a 4. That's fine. And we're going to come over here. It doesn't matter. Really doesn't matter. I'm just being stupid here. And that's going to line up to that one. There we go. And now we should have power. Now everybody should be green or yellow. And start producing. That's green. That's green. These are all yellow. Boy, that's really crooked. Wow, how did I mess that up? You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I told you. Anyway, this is going to be making stuff. This is going to be making stuff. We're just waiting for the coal and the iron to get out. But in the meantime, we're going to run back home because we want to get some more reinforced plates to fix that up a little bit. Because we definitely need that to be with Mark IIs for the iron. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so when I went back to the base, I did notice that the power is getting close to getting... pretty close to being out of wood, and we don't want to run out of power before we make our coal. So I think what we're going to do is grab some of this biofuel here, just a little bit here. There we go. Throw that back in, and let's go cut down some trees so this way we do not run out of any power. Alright, that should keep us up and running for a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and get those reinforced plates we need. Now we do need quite a bit of reinforced plates. We're still really short on reinforced plates. Same thing with rotors. We're gonna just... This is gonna be a bottleneck. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to get to because we are short on plates, short on screws. It's just not very efficient. I mean, it's just basically helping us to get through. And that's basically it. So we need 150 to get this milestone done. In the meantime, let's go back. We'll upgrade the belts on the steel, and we'll grab whatever steel it's been making, and we'll go from there. Alright, so let's upgrade those iron belts. So we're going to just click on this, press E, press. That was the wrong ones. Of course they were. We want these. There we go. Iron, iron, iron. Alright, there we go. And then we're going to grab this iron here. And that's going to upgrade that. And it should have threw a little iron in there for me. There we go. We'll put it there. And we'll go ahead and collect everything again. Let's go ahead and collect before we head back. We should go and check on our SAM and our quartz. Let's go ahead and do that. How much room do we have? We have a little bit of room to collect some of that stuff, so we might as well. Alright, so let's grab 3 silica. We'll grab some of the quartz crystal. And then we'll grab some of the reanimated SAM. Let's go over to here. We're going to go to sulfur. We're going to grab that detonator there. Start that research. Alright, so now we can make black powder. And we can make nobelisks. So if we go back over to here, nobelisks is now there. We can go ahead and make one. We can go ahead and make a detonator. So what do we need for a detonator? You need another object scanner. What do we need for an object scanner? We need some screws. So let's go ahead and make an object scanner and then a detonator, and then we'll be able to set up a miner on that Caterium. So let's go ahead and do this. So object scanner number 1, detonator, okie doke. So now I'm gonna just go pick up some more sulfur too, in case we need some more black powder to make the nobelisks. Because it might take more than one, it shouldn't, but just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna pick it up before we go over to Caterium. This way I don't have to run backwards. So there's some sulfur right here. It's not great, I think it's impure, but we can get enough to mix with our coal and make our black powder. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, that should be enough. Let's go up to the Caterium, which is right over this ridge. Alright, so right over here is our Caterium. Over there's our thing. It's so nice to see this. Alright, so what you're going to do is you're going to put the detonator in your hand. Right? You're going to press the left button. Hold it down. Throw it at your object. Right click. You might want to back up because it will cause you some damage, but yeah, overall, you can get it going. Anyway, we now have Caterium. Alright, let's go ahead and collect our modular frames again. Everything we want to just go around and collect. I like to keep my modular frames over here in case I need them for anything. I can just grab them from this storage. I'll just pop them in here for now. Over here, we need the reinforced plates and the rotors. Let's see what we're up to. There we go. Let's add some that to that. Screws. Go grab some more screws for that guy. We could submit the cable. And everything else we have. We just are waiting on reinforced plates. We have some animal stuff we can drop off here. Sort this out. Let's go ahead and grab some plates and screws and make some reinforced plates on our own. There we go. And then we can get this off and running. Alright, so we have enough reinforced plates to go ahead and submit this now. There we go. Whole power. Alright. So we are doing quite well. Let's go ahead and check what we need. Power. Coal power, right? Let's click. We're gonna do, I think we're gonna do 8, possibly 8. We're gonna need water, so we're gonna need production. We'll do 4 of these. Like, I think a 4 to 8 should be good. 3 to 8, somewhere around there. It should be all right. What do we need? We need reinforced plates. We need a ton. 200 reinforced plates. Do we have it? No. Rotors. We're gonna need a ton of those. So again, this is a big waiting match, or you can hand do it. It's one of those things that has to be done. Again, that's why I say to kind of let your machine run for a little bit. We're getting closer to getting it a lot easier. It just takes a little time. So I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna make the rotors, make the reinforced plates. Once we get that done, I will be right back and we'll go ahead and start setting up some coal. Alright, so besides the coal power plants and the water, I did also add 2 miners because we're gonna need those. We might have to come back for some stuff, but I think we got most of everything we need. So let's go ahead and head down. So there is 2 normal nodes of coal down in here. And we can just set up a quick little coal setup, which will give us enough power to get through what we need right now. And then eventually I think we're going to head up there because there's some pure coal up there. And that's going to get us even more. So that's going to be great. But for now, this should be good enough. Let's go ahead and grab our miner. It's into our foundation there. It's fine. We'll just stick it right there. We'll just get rid of that and that. It's not a big deal. I do need to clean up some of this area. But it's fine for now. Yeah, it's pretty fine for now. One thing I do want to do. Let's grab this. I'm just going to go vertical to about there. I'm going to get rid of that one and that one. And we're going to make a platform here. It's going to make things a lot easier. This time we got a zoop. And that did not work. Okay. We have a lot of plants we can break down, but by doing this, I don't have to do that. So that is good. And it'll be a lot easier to set up our thing with some platforms. So we're going to just do that. Let's come right here. All right. So let's just... I need to do this because it's going to drive me crazy. So we're just going to get out our saw. If I can grab it there. There we go. And we're just going to cut some of this down. Everything else is, it's okay. We can, let's get rid of this. I don't like when it has all this stuff on here. There we go. Alright, so let's put that away. Let's take this. I think we'll take this down one more as well. We should have cut down these guys. All right. So, basics. Let's see. We're going to set up some power coal generators here. We're going to do this from the inside out. So what we'll do is we'll put 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to go on the opposite side of this. This should line up if we swing it around. Right there should be good. 2, 3, 4. It should be fine. Water. Let's go ahead and get those guys up and running. We're going to put in, let's see, about 2, I think. for now. We could add more later. Might have to move them out a little bit. That should be fine. So this is going to be taking in 45 and 50. These guys take in 120. 120 and 120 is 240. Yeah, we'll probably need 3. So let's go ahead and put in another one. Let's move these back. It's the only way. So we're going to bring this back. It makes more sense. I can connect this here. Thank you. Whoops, I just fell. Let's take this down one more. Let's see. We'll put one there. Take it here. We'll run it down there. All right, let's put some water here. So let's take 3 of these. I only set up for 2. I hope I have enough. Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. We got it. Let's go ahead and set up logistics. I don't know if I brought enough copper sheets, but we'll just bring that up to there. That up to there. That up to here. I'm gonna come this way. I'm gonna run this straight back. And we're gonna run this. Let's do this there. So this can be an issue. We'll see how it goes, but I'm gonna go there. Then I'm gonna press E. That's gonna open up this option here. And then we're gonna go back to this. We're gonna come, let's come out. It's not the neatest setup. I'm not looking for neat. This is again a temporary solution. We're not keeping this here. This is just to make enough power to get what we need, kind of. And this does not want to hook up with that, but that's fine. We're gonna make it hook up. There. Sometimes we need to run this back around the back. Let's do that. So let's do this. Boom. And we'll come around the back here. And we're gonna hook up into there. Alright. Not the nicest looking thing you ever seen in your life, but it's fine. So let's grab this E. We're gonna go here. We're gonna go, whoops, I just fell off the thing. And I'm just pressing everything. There we go. I'm gonna go here, E. E. There we go. Not E. I'm pressing control. Just, it's fine. Okay, next we're gonna need some lifts, so let's do this. Now this is on 2s. We're gonna do 1s because honestly we don't have enough reinforced plates. And let's just come down and do this last one. Next we're gonna grab a splitter. Let's see, let's jump up here a second. I'm gonna go from this side. There. And then that's gonna come in there. 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 And this is gonna go into here. This one's gonna go into here. And is it making a mess? It sure is. But I'm not too worried about it. So Again, this is a temporary mess. This is not a permanent solution. Just so you know. Could I have done better with this? I could have. That does not belong there. That does not belong there. So, this goes to there. And this one goes to that one. And yeah, let's go ahead and power this up. So, first thing we're going to do is jump up here, grab some power. Put that here. I'm going to get that hooked up. We're going to get... What the hell? Okay. There we go. That. Okay, so these miners should start producing the thing. We're going to connect this to that one. And that one to that one. And then the coal's going to come out. It's going to be slow. And that is why we want the miners going first. Now, the other thing we have to worry about is our power. Because when these first jump up, we're going to have an issue. But let's go ahead and hit 2. We're going to bring this down around the back here. And we're going to get the water going into here as well. So, we just got to wait for that to get online. 460 is the maximum. Here's where we are with the consumption. Oh, it's going to be tight, but we'll see. Right now, we just got to get the water going through. It's coming in. So another thing we could do is we have extra coal in here. We could just throw it into these back ones, because they're going to be the last ones to fill up. And we're going to wait for this to kind of fill up a little bit more. Like I said, it's going to be slow running. Next, I'm going to just set up to add the power to these guys. So this is just running off of their own generated power. It's not pulling from our power just yet. Alright, so let's take a look. Alright. So now we can upgrade this to a 2. We're going to upgrade that one down there to a... That is a 2. And that needs to be a 2. And you are a 2. Alright. So let's connect this to this. This is... Gotta get connected to this one. And then we're gonna jump up and connect this one to the last one over here, which will clip through, which I'm worried about clipping, which is quite funny. But anyway, there. Power. Alright, so now we are more than double our power. Good thing too, because we're gonna need it. This is running efficiently. We got everything coming in. The water is doing well. Let's check our machine down here, which is the last one to get water. That's doing just fine with water. And we have power. So we just set up a super quick, easy, enough power to get us through. So let's go ahead, get back to the base, and see what else we can do before we end this episode. Alright, so now that we got some more power coming in, and this is going to fluctuate because it is slow. I'm just going to show you really quick. Yeah, it's going to fluctuate. Some of the machines are going to go off and online, but we're still doing fine. We're only consuming this. This is what we're producing, between 800 and 1,000. We probably won't even be burning a lot of this stuff anymore because the coal will be taking care of most of it. So I'm not going to worry about it. we're gonna go into here. So vehicle transportation, I'm not worried about. Logistics 3, I want this. Enhanced, advanced steel production, I want this. So let's do logistics 3. This is going to be a little bit of a problem as we are not making a lot of reinforced plates at the moment. What we could do is maybe, as a possibility, set up another assembler over here. If I can get up here. With the plates and the screws. Because once we get past this major point, it's going to make things a lot easier. So let's go ahead and do this. So we're going to go here and we're going to click here and we're going to go here and make reinforced plates. I'm going to go ahead and get this online. I'm going to grab another storage container. We'll just put it off to the side here. That'll be fine, and we'll get more reinforced plates. We're going to go back. We're going to go pick up. Let me just double check stuff here. Yeah, we should be good. Let's just throw in some extra stuff. This is good. Yes. All right. Let's go back. We'll pick up those beams and the pipes, and we'll submit those. And then, like I said, we're going to just have to wait for the reinforced plates. Not a huge deal. Logistics 3, Miner 2s, those are going to be our slam dunk in the next episode. And that's really going to put us over the edge as far as getting stuff going. It is, again, still a bit of a grind. This is only part 3. And we are still under phase 2. So we've made a good advancement, but not significant where we're making our big factories yet. So, but we're getting there. So if we go in here, we're going to grab all our pipes, all our beams, and all our beams. There we go. Let's grab that again. Boom. All right, so we have plenty. Let's head back. As you can see, all our coal is now going well, so that's good. Everything is green. So once you get to these points, a lot of this will go quickly. You'll see where you're bottlenecked. You're bottlenecked at kind of reinforced plates. I could set up another node. We do have enough power for it now to actually just make more and more reinforced plates and rotors. But I feel like it's a waste of time. In some ways, I could just let it run, keep it going, set up a little setup like I did just now, and maybe do some hand mining with it, because eventually I am going to be ripping down some of this stuff and making it into a much, much bigger factory. So let's grab what we can here. Let's grab what we can here. Let's go ahead and submit that. Wow, we need quite a bit. Let's see, can we make anything? No, we need a lot of screws. I do have a lot of rods to make screws, so I can do some of that, but I think I'm going to let the game run. I will get back to you guys. We're going to get to Logistics 3, and then we'll probably do the next one, which is Advanced. And that we should have no issue getting to. We're still making rotors. The concrete, we got plenty of. The modular frames, we are still making quite a bit of those. Let's take a look. Oh yeah, we're pretty good with modular frames. So I'm going to let this run. I'll get back to you in a couple of minutes, and we'll go ahead and submit that reinforced plates. I think what I might do is take a little walk around and see if I can find some summer sloops and stuff like that. All right, I'll see you in a bit. All right, we're back from a little exploring. So we did get some summer sloops, so let's go ahead and start the research on that. Perfect. This is fluctuators. Let's start the research on that. Great. So, first things first, we're gonna make this, start the research. Perfect. And now we want to research this So we should have 50 circuit boards in here from crash sites. We do. I am going to turn some of these SAMs into fluctuators. Let me sort some of my inventory. I'll be right back, but I won't research anything without you. Alright, so I just grabbed as much reanimated SAM as I could. I grabbed some more steel pipes. We had the wire, so I'm just going and making some fluctuators. Let's go ahead back into our research, our alien technology. This cost, right here, those circuit boards and some summer sloops. Let's go grab those. I am stuck in the ma'am. Of course I am. So, circuit boards right here. And let's go grab those summer sloops right here. And you know what? Let's grab the Mercer spheres while we're here. Because that's going to be another thing we're going to unlock. So, let's go ahead and do this. Well, that is now unlocked. Yes. So, we're also going to unlock our Mercer spheres. So now we need 3 of these. Let's start the research here. Confirm. We need some more fluctuators. I will make that in a minute. But before we do anything, we're going to set up another little setup. Let's come over. Actually, let's go into photo mode. I want to see where we're at here. Where do we have space? We could do it right here where I'm standing. You know what? Let's see. Alright, let's recouple. I am going to move this ma'am. Well, I'm taking pictures. I do not mean to. Okay. Yeah, that happens. I'm going to move the ma'am over here somewhere. Let's see. Right about here. That's fine. Over here. Let's do this. We are going to set up a constructor after we get some reinforced plates, which hopefully are making some decent ground here, because we definitely need those. All right, so let's see where we want to put this. Let's put it this way. We'll do that. We're gonna take this. Do we want to take this? Yeah. Okay. There. So now let's see. We want to do some hog protein. We can now put that in there. But before we do that, let's do something we don't care about too much. So, what do I mean by that? We want to duplicate something first. Because, you know what? We'll do the DNA. It's fine. It doesn't matter too much. What else can we do? We can't really... we don't have any ore. Let's take ore. I'll show you what I mean in a minute. Let's go ahead and grab some of this out of here. We'll split that in half. We'll put it back in there. I'm just going to do this really quickly. Not going to take very long at all. So when you put summer sloops in for the first time, it doesn't duplicate the first item. So we're just going to do this. We're going to stick this iron in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into plates. And we're going to hook this up to power. There we go. And we're going to get that doing double plates eventually. We'll see what happens. Here we go. So we did get 2 right off the bat. So anyway, the next thing I want to do is power slugs. So let's go ahead and grab our power slugs. And the reason why I want power slugs is because we can double and triple our power slugs. So let's go ahead and put the blue in there. And I'm just going to grab another storage bin here and put it on the end here and connect that up. We're going to go grab our... jump in here. There we go. Our power slugs here. And we're going to duplicate this stuff. So let's go ahead. We'll do those. And another thing we're going to do is our animal DNA. Because that's going to get us some nice points there. Let's sort this out. Make sure we got everything. We could take those back. Sort that. We got some fluctuators there. We could sort that. Sam. Sort. We're good. Okay. I'm going to grab this DNA. DNA. Ah ha ha. Power shards. There we go. And we're going to make this go a lot faster. And we're duplicating everything in here, so that's great. Alright, next one we'll do is these. Let's go ahead and do that. I don't think we have any purple, that's fine. Nope, we don't. Okay. After we do this, we're going to do the DNA. So we're going to do the hog protein first, and then the hatcher protein and the spitter proteins. And then we're going to do the DNAs, and then we're going to... everything's going to get doubled. You'll see it. It'll be great. Let's go ahead and do that. This is going to be super important to get lots more tickets for your store. So let's go ahead and do the hatcher. And last but not least, the spitter. Okay, and then once that's done, we're going to go ahead in here. We're going to grab all our alien protein. It's not done yet. Hold on. Is it done now? Maybe. Okay, let's see. And next we're going to go into here, and we're going to go into, we did not research DNA. Not a big deal. We're going to come over to our MAM, which I thought was still over there, and it's not. And we're going to go to alien DNA, start the research. Done. Then we're going to go back to here. We're going to go here. And now we got DNA capsules. Throw those 47 in, and we're going to double that. So now we have the power to double everything. And once that's done, I'm going to show you how we can get all those tickets from our sink. Alright, so while we're waiting for the DNA, let's go ahead and do some more of the alien technology. We're going to do this. And we're going to do this next one. So we need computers. We got some of those from some crash sites. So that's why crash sites are super important. I hope we have enough computers. I don't know if we do. If not, it's not a big deal. It's something I wanted to do, but it's not huge. Let's see. We do have enough. Perfect. All right. So now we can just put, say, one-dimensional depot, because we do have enough, on, say, concrete. Let's just do it on concrete, because this means when we're out in the world, we need some modular frames. Let's grab them. And once we put just one-dimensional depot on a thing, we can manually upload other things. So let's grab some of these. I'm going to come on down. We're going to go ahead and put that dimensional depot on there. So I don't know if this is confusing. If it is, let me know in the comments below. I'm trying to just kind of go through it as kind of quickly as possible. But anyway, see how the back end there is in and the bottom is out? We're just going to attach this to that. And now when we hit tab, once that starts going, hold on. There. Here's where we're going to take from inventory first. So you want to take anything you have before you take from the depot first. But now you have the ability to throw some stuff in here. So we're just going to throw in our Mercer spheres or, you know, anything we want to just have on hand. And that is super, super important because you can throw some plates in there. So you have some extra plates or rods or screws. And now you'll have some stuff, small amount, but you'll have some stuff there. And it uploads pretty slowly, but it will work. So now that we've done that, let's get out of here. We can sort this. Let's put the circuit boards back and the computers back. Let's go ahead over to here. We never did finish our two little pink ones here. Let's do we have, oh, you know why? We never researched our pink slugs here. That's why. So let's go over to here and we'll go to power slugs. That, and we'll research it. There we go. And now we'll be able to make the power shards out of that. So perfect. This one is scannable. We could do that later. We don't need to do that now. You know what? We'll do it now. Let's finish it up. It's in the thing. We need some screws. We'll just steal some from there. I know we're making our reinforced plates because we need those, but it's fine. We're gonna go over to here. Power slugs, blue, and now all the power slugs are going to be scannable. Done. Awesome. Great. Alright, let's go back here. We'll be able to now do pink shards. There we go. There. Now let's go ahead and grab all our DNA. We got over 90, I think. So, and we'll pop it in there. And now we're going to get some tickets from all this DNA. Well, that's quite a bit of DNA, making us quite a bit of tickets. We still got 40 more to go, so yeah, it's kind of... We could upgrade this probably to a Mark II. Get that in a little faster. And soon we'll have Mark III, which is excellent. We're gonna unlock the milestones for Mark IIIs and unlock the milestone for the Miner 2s, and we're gonna end the episode there because the next episode we're gonna have a lot to do. But anyway, here we go. We got 22 more tickets. I'm just gonna stockpile our tickets. I am not doing any heavy shopping just yet. I'm going to throw a hard drive in here because I did find one on my tasks, and we did all the technology we wanted. Let's go ahead and check out our reinforced plates, because we should have got maybe enough, I don't know, we'll see, to kind of get us moving forward here. Should be close. We got there. Alright, perfect. So we have now Mark III logistics, which is great. The next thing we want to choose is advanced steel production, because we want these Miner 2s and we want to get all this stuff. So yeah, let's select this. We can't throw this in until it comes back. Let's go ahead and pick up the stuff that we are going to need. Let's go ahead and grab this. I am going to disconnect this because I do want screws and rotors. And what's going to happen is the next episode, with the Mark IIs and the Logistics 3 open, we are going to revamp a lot of these factories. So, well, we don't even have factories. This is just a base setup. So yeah, we're gonna definitely do a lot of work in the next episode. We're gonna take all our modular frames. Do we have pipes? I hope we have enough pipes. Concrete, let's see what we need here. We have rotors. We need 200 of rotors. We have plenty of the modular frames. The pipes, we have plenty, and that. The rotors we're still a little slow on. It's fine. We will make some rotors to make up the difference. We can grab that and grab that. Not a lot of screws. We're going to hand do this. We're going to handcraft this. Let's make some screws so we can make some rotors. Let's see. So we have 140 rotors. We need 60 more. And then we'll be able to get to advanced steel production, which is going to be amazing. We did not get through all the milestones in tiers 3 and 4, but that's okay because we have so much to do next episode. So I'm going to do this off camera and I'll be right back. Alright, so we are back. We have everything for our advanced steel. I ended up summer slooping the rotors, so that was good. We can probably take that off now. Where is it? Is it this one? Nope. Yeah, there we go. And we have, let's check out what we got now. So tier 3, we didn't do vehicle transport. We could do that anytime. Blueprints, that would be handy really soon. Enhanced power, another one that's not bad. We have to do our encased beams. We got that now. And hypertubes, super good. But next episode, we are going to revamp a lot of this with miner 2s, which is great. We're going to have to set up some encased beams, which we might do soon. There's a lot of stuff we need to upgrade before we get to it, but yeah. So we're going to leave this episode off here. We did quite a bit today. We learned how to summer sloop. We certainly learned how to Mercer sphere now. We did our steel. We did our quartz. We did a lot. We added power in coal. And yeah, I think we're ready to get started on making some factories. So if you like what you saw, like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.